present The Cast of Cthulhu, a real-time Call of Cthulhu roleplay adventure with me, Jimmy the Pint.
Yes, it's another episode of Cast of Cthulhu. As always, I'm Jimmy the Pint. I'll be your games master this evening, and with me is Yazmin.
Hi.
Rob.
Huzzah!
Marcus.
Was on.
Lorna.
I.
And Tobias.
Hello.
Tobias, the almost laptop killer. We had a bit of an incident and discovered that I was really a Jedi. Never mind, my reflexes.
Second to none, mate.
Alright, we better do a recap. So, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I fell asleep.
5, 6. You fell asleep after we finished.
I don't remember, man. It was.
Come on, you must remember Farmergate.
Yeah, no, I remember the farmers.
Okay, I'll tell you what then.
happened,
Lorna, we're going to start with you.
Shit.
And we're going to go around the table. Everybody has to pick up from where the last person left off. I'm going to give you, and you've all got 20 seconds apiece. Go.
All right, we were on this train and it crashed, and then there were some farmers, and everyone came to see, ooh, it was a big crash, but the doom train had disappeared, and there was this man what we found, and he was a bit vegetable-like. I was like, oh no, it's at least 3 miles to the next village. However, are we going to get him there?
Stop.
Buttersby Finch, tormented artist from the 1890s, thrown forward in time 30 years after a horrid experience on a death train that seemed to last forever, then brought forward into the 1920s to fight some farmers in a field, nearly died. It was all a bit random, yeah. He's confused, he's yeah.
And yes.
Eva Stone. Every single punch the farmers threw at her, she managed to avoid. She pistol whipped them, and we did eventually manage to start travelling forward towards a village, which I believe was called Dulwich, and we were finding a telephone. Obviously, Felicity couldn't be there because she's...
We stole a tractor. That's all I can remember.
Okay.
You have 10 seconds left.
Oh no, we made it back to London and we went to the shop and it was a red herring, and we spent about 13 hours in the shop trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we went to a memorial whereby you also managed to show me, here, take this, a shotgun that you managed to hide under your greatcoat that you stole from a farmer that I shot.
That's right, yeah.
Well, tried to shoot anyway.
Oh, and we got invited to dinner at a restaurant. I think that's where we're going now.
Yeah, that's right.
I think that's where we...
Yeah, something like
that. Okay, and we'll stop there. If you manage to follow any of that, you are a better man than I. However, I'm gonna assume that you've listened to the last couple of episodes. You've probably binged them because it's such an exciting game. Or unpredictable, I think, is probably a better word. Alright then, what's everybody wearing for there?
I only have one set of clothes. I've been wearing them for the last 40 years, technically.
Well, I think you're all going straight from...
Well, I'm wearing my usual long skirt with a shirt, belt with my my medical kit inside it.
Okay.
Nappy's got his Chesterfield jacket and his bowler hat. That's all he needs.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Grey overcoat with waistcoat and
Nothing
suit
else
trousers.
underneath.
Shirt?
Well, yeah, there's a shirt underneath the waistcoat.
Tie?
Well, a little bit of a black tie in there.
I've
got a picture, I can't remember what I put on it.
Respectable, yeah.
Okay.
A little
well,
snotty.
I mean, this is the 1920s. Eva, make a luck roll for me.
Oh, you're not going to let us in.
Eva, what did you get?
I got 1,
You got 1.
which is an extreme success,
I
my
believe
darling.
it is. So, you are well within the know, kind of restaurants and places of social engagement
course I
within
am.
London. And you know for a fact that Domenico's, whilst it does have a very kind of privileged clientele, it's also not quite as informal as some of the more traditional places. It's really embraced the spirit of the 20s. And as such, you do get quite a mixture in there. So you have, your professional professionals, but you also have your artists and your free thinkers, and kind of more kind of liberated people. So all of you will be you should be
very
fine.
bohemian kind of.
There are bohemian types in there, but it's not like your typical bohemian place.
Felicity will definitely
It's a
be
very
accepted.
even knows, and she tells you that it's a very kind of traditional restaurant in terms of it's got all the kind of classic stuff. But it's not kind of like the Moulin Rouge or anything like that. It's just they're a little bit more liberal in who they allow in. Okay.
As long as you got jelly deals, I'm happy.
So you rock up to Domenico's, go to the maitre d' stand, and there is a gentleman there in a very fine tuxedo. He has oiled back hair and a small pencil.
Is he played by Bruce Campbell? Can we just make that? No? Okay.
And he has a very small pencil-thin moustache, and he says, welcome. My name is
vampire.
Yeah, my name is Antoine. Welcome to
Not Vladimir.
Domenico's. Not Vladimir, no. Shush. I'm assuming that we want un table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's as far as I can go, thank fuck. So 5 for dinner.
Thank you, yes.
He does a small clap. And a waiter comes up to Antoine. Antoine gestures the waiter to lead you to your seats. You can see that it's not full, but it's busy. People seem to be having a good time. There doesn't seem to be any sort of issues or anything going on. You guys take your seats, and the waiter hands you a menu in a very smart kind of leather folder.
Oh my, thank you.
There you go. Now, the one thing that you need to know about this restaurant is that one of its big draws is that it has embraced this new American culture that has come over to this country as a result of the American participation in the war. So you will see a lot of sort of very traditional American dishes on there. So what would you like a few minutes just to order? Could I get you any drinks at all? Says the waiter.
Yeah, Pablo, I think there's something wrong with my menu, mate. I can't see any jelly deals on there.
I'm afraid, sir, that the jelly deals are off this evening.
You got a pint of Foster's.
Sir, would it be lager that you're requiring? Did they have lager in the 20s?
No, they didn't. No, they had ale.
They had ale. Shut the fuck up. Don't confuse me.
I'm going to search that on this here device.
I'll have a gin and tonic, sir.
A gin and tonic for you, sir, yes?
I'll have my traditional hanky-panky, please, sir.
A hanky-panky. Is that a cocktail, madam?
It is, sir.
What do you mean you ain't got any Foster's? Foster's been around since 1889.
In Australia?
They don't drink Fosters in Australia.
No.
Worldwide, including Australia and India, according to my little
Well, it's in
pocketbook.
Australia and India, it's not in England.
It's 4% in Europe.
Is that the Traveller's Guide by Baroness Google, by any chance?
No. This is actually...
We're going to get killed by a maitre d' in a minute.
Alright, pull it back in, back in.
Right.
So it's a gin and tonic for
I'd
the
like
gentleman.
a whiskey.
A whiskey for the lady.
I'll take a port, please.
A port for the
Oh, and then
rather
can I...
fabulously dressed gentleman.
Wait a minute. Can I have a wine? Perhaps a Sauvignon Blanc with my whiskey.
I'll have the hanky-panky and keep them coming.
Certainly, madam. I shall have the boys ready with the ice.
Thank you, sir.
Buttersby, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking port tonight.
Oh yeah,
And
excellent.
plenty
I
of
like
it.
that.
This menu is really rather fabulous, isn't it? Look at this. My goodness.
The waiter makes notes of all your drinks
They smell caring.
and leaves you perusing the menu. Now, I just want you to consider for a moment, this is the first time you have had an opportunity to sit down all day. After a rather restless sleep, this is the first chance you've had to relax. So, I'm assuming that many of you will just be doing your utmost to enjoy yourselves. So, do whatever it is you would do.
Armitage, Shanks, it's good to get off me syrup of figs, isn't it? Is that Cockney rhyming slang for anything?
What do
Yeah,
you,
wait.
what,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
what
It's good to
are
get
you
off my
guys
wig for a
having?
minute, isn't it?
What are you ladies and gentlemen having? I am quite fancying the Bismarck herring as a starter.
I quite like the idea of the mock turtles.
I do like a bit of pickled fish. It reminds me of my Norwegian family.
It's funny, I simply can't resist the clear green turtle in jelly.
Ooh.
Clear green turtle.
Simply
Oh,
divine.
wow.
May I have a quick sneaky look around the restaurant, see if there's any suspicious looking...
By all means, make a spot hidden.
Yeah, extreme success.
You have a look around. You don't really see it. I mean, there's no guy with his newspaper or any kind of suspicious foreign gentleman. If this was an Enid Blyton novel,
Giant octopus wearing a fake moustache.
but I mean, your party certainly does attract the odd glance, but not so much for like they're kind of spying on you, but simply you're quite an unusual combination of people. I mean, certainly with Buttersby sat with you in his Victorian regalia, it's a little bit surprising. But as for being suspiciously watched, no, this seems like just a relaxed restaurant atmosphere.
That is a bloody pleasant change from what I'm used to.
I'll say.
I'm going to say right now, I am starving. Is everyone ready to order?
I certainly am.
Indeed, yes.
I think I'm going to order quite a lot. So if I order too much, you guys are... I will pay for my food myself, and you are more than welcome to partake of anything that I cannot
Bloody
eat.
goodness, I haven't thought of
Well,
at all, but I don't
thanks.
appear to have a penny on me.
That's okay, Buttersby, I will pay for your food.
I'll lend you 50p if you want, mate.
I've got a suitcase full of money
And
back at the
Napoleon,
hotel.
obviously, I'm going to pay for your food.
Gentlemen,
You
lady,
poor,
far
poor
too
gentleman.
kind.
You're alright, you are.
I feel quite sorry.
And you got cracking tips.
Why, thank you. That is that's a fine compliment.
A few minutes later, the waiter returns with your drinks. He places them skillfully in front of you, and
What skills, sir?
and looks at each one of you in turn. Is the party ready to order?
Very much so, waiter. I am ready to order.
Resplendent clicking, madam.
Yes, I like clicking. Gets your attention.
Very good, madam.
Okay, so are you ready to take my order?
I am. Maybe we would like to just begin with the starters.
Excellent. Well, I'd like some Bismarck herring, also some saucisson de Lyon, and perhaps some cherry stone clams as well.
I see. A platter. How very cosmopolitan of you.
Okay, thank you very much, darling.
And for the gentleman,
What's that fish poo stuff all you rich cunts eat? I'll have some of that and a lobster.
I think, Napoleon, you mean fish eggs. That's caviar. I can't quite see... Do you have caviar?
it's not really the season for it, madam.
You can't have caviar.
In that case, I'll have 2 lobsters.
That's not a starter, Napoleon. What about some anchovies, de sardines?
Yeah, I'll have one of them.
Very good, sir. And for you,
There's caviar. I'm sorry, it says beluga caviar.
it's
£1.25.
off, I'm afraid, madam.
I'll just have a herring.
Herring for the gentleman, and
The Bismarck
for
herring
the
is
observant lady
excellent.
with the menu.
The Bismarck herring, I tell you, it's fantastic.
I'll have the cherry stone clams if I may, sir.
The clams for you, madam.
Yes, the clear green turtle in jelly sounds simply divine.
Very well, sir. I shall collect those up and bring them to you. He disappears off again, leaving you to enjoy your drinks and enjoy each other's company. Off you go.
Super.
So how did you strange fellows come upon the train?
Well, it's a long and complicated story, but I think it's something that Napoleon did. Something I don't know. Wasn't there? Wasn't looking. We'll have it very quickly.
I must say I'm frightfully impressed with the horseless carriages. Stunning state of affairs, what? Can't quite believe it, but it would appear that one's moved forward in time or something.
Are you talking about the tractor, dear Buttersby?
Yes, the tractor that almost cost us our
Dear
lives.
Lord, it must have been some time since you were in that terrible train.
Frightfully glad just to get off that infernal device.
Well, I am so devastated that your gallery seems to have turned into some sort of memorial.
Well, our art is confined to no simple gallery, milady. I'm sure that shan't be a problem.
Napoleon,
So what year was you born in then, Bartleby?
I was born in 1872, of course.
Bloody hell, you look alright for a guy that's 326 years old.
I was just about to inquire as to the gentleman's age.
Napoleon, that would mean that he is 48 years old.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot to carry the one.
I remember what year it is currently.
I'm sure you chaps aren't having some kind of fun with me, however. I find it too hard to stomach that this might in fact be the case.
Excuse me, might I ask a question?
Yeah?
A question, rather.
Yeah.
Has Buttersby aged?
He hasn't, no.
He hasn't.
Buttersby has not aged.
Gosh, you're dashing young man.
I'm right fucking here, Felicity.
Oh, sorry, Edward. No, I was just astounded that
Parents 50,
Buttersby...
I'm not that dashing.
Buttersby has been trained for some time, and yet he looks remarkably young.
The reason behind Buttersby not aging was because it was to do with the incantation, and Randolph Alexis was kind of the creator of the portal. He did the initial enchantments, which is why he aged.
Right, okay.
Do we know that in character?
You don't know that in character, no.
In character. Okay.
What became of the train set, however? This is what
Buttersby.
troubles me.
No, Buttersby.
Okay.
May I ask, how are you feeling?
I'm quite frankly, milady, I feel frankly exuberant just to be out of that infernal thing and to be able to sit and enjoy a meal with people I wouldn't quite call you friends yet, of course.
I've just had a rather alarming thought. We left Randy back at the hotel with the train set. Do you reckon one of us ought to get a call back there and make sure he's alright?
We did leave him strapped to the bed, so I have a feeling that if we ask someone to check on him, we may well get arrested.
Listen, now that he's not here, it's the time for me to explain myself once and for all.
Okay,
that man
but
is nothing but a demon.
Buttersby.
I was on the train with him for quite some time. The things he did, the way he embraced his life on that train.
All I would like to say, Buttersby, is you say these words, but you do not give us any real substance
Even let
behind
him
them.
speak.
Well, I'm waiting for.
Whereas you and I, milady,
Hush your mouth.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for interrupting your conversation. The waiter comes back and he places your dishes in front of you. He said, I shall leave you to enjoy. Please feel free to contact me as soon as you are ready to order your next course.
Thank you very much.
Oh,
Okay.
the Bismarck herring is so good.
So you guys start to chow down. Oh, it's like Jesus.
I love some saucisson.
These clams are delicious.
Well, we all love a bit of sausage, darling.
That's true. Can everybody make luck rolls?
Oh,
What was that? Because we choke on the food.
I forgot what
We'll
was
die just choking on lobster.
Is it that one? That's not that one.
Hard success.
Massive fail.
clearly a fail.
Is it them?
100% fail.
No, that's a D8.
I'm so successful today.
Holy shit.
I got 41, which is a hard success.
92?
2, that's a fail.
8, 11. Woo!
Okay, so
Extreme.
fail, and fail. So it's
Hard.
3.
I'm
We're all
fine.
Okay, thank you. Karen.
Thanks,
I'm going for a
thanks.
piss. I'll see you guys.
See you later, Nappy.
The clear green turtle and jelly, not quite what it's all cracked up to be, I suppose.
Don't really care for the jelly myself.
This is
Goldfish.
missing is more port. Waiter, more port.
How is everyone feeling after their experience on the train?
I mean, the train, it wasn't, you know, we kind of did the train. Sorry, I interrupted you, but we did the train.
Felicity,
And I was
just
like,
Felicity.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Felicity,
I think I need a little,
Felicity, I can tell you've been, yes, okay, that's enough.
The tractor incident
That's
that
enough.
disturbed me the
Felicity,
most. I think we're quite respectable people, and
Yes.
yet we stole a tractor and engaged in warfare with those farmers.
Well, it
You don't
happens.
know fucking warfare, Felicity.
How dare you!
I've been there, I've done that. Farmers ain't got shit on what their
Done
hands
my
on.
own internal warfare.
Settle down,
You're in warfare now, Napoleon.
Excusez-moi.
Right, Pablo.
Apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Antoine turns up at your table. He says, I'm so sorry for interrupting your discussion. However, I am sorry, sir. I have a message for you.
We want to order our maid.
Quite right.
What
Keep
is
to
it,
yourself.
Edward?
What is the matter?
All of a sudden, Edward stands up and leaves.
Eddie, darling!
Okay.
Edward, where are you going?
I'll be back in a minute.
Back
Yeah,
up, guys.
leave us your chopper, mate. I'll look
Right.
after it for you.
Shut up! 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Alright.
We're going to do some secret stuff, mate.
Yeah, we're gonna do secret stuff. For our listeners out there, Marcus has just, or should I say, Edward has received a note from the maitre d' which reads:
Meet me in the alley by the restaurant. Tell no one, MB.
You instantly recognise the handwriting when you see it. It belongs to Malcolm Bishop. He is one of your oldest friends. He was your superior officer at when you were in the war. You fought numerous battles together. You have saved his life and he has saved your life. There is a bond there. Coincidentally, you both decided to join the police force. He is still in a superior role to you. It's just the way that things worked out. You haven't seen him for a few years. He went one way, you went the other. You're both working in London, but it's rare for your paths to cross. You go outside. It doesn't take you long to realise that there's an alley just down to the side of the restaurant. Well, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go to the alley. I mean, I don't have any reason to distrust this. I recognise it as MB.
You go down the alley. It's reasonably dark. You can't really roll for it because it's a kind of surprise, as it were.
Yeah.
But as you walk down, a hand grabs you and pulls you and pushes you against the alley wall. What the fuck have you been playing at, Edward? You realise that it's Malcolm.
What do you mean, what have I been playing? I haven't fucking seen you in years.
Oh, you are in trouble now, Sunshine. You don't know what an absolute fuck up it is down the yard at the moment.
Why? We haven't done anything. Have you seen the shit we've been through?
What happened with the farmers?
Oh, fucking farmers, mate. I mean, I don't know. They just came out of nowhere and they started losing the shit of us.
Just listen to me. We got a report. It was some guy was found wandering the countryside. He tells us that all kinds of crazy stories, but he mentioned your name. It then transpires that we get another report about some farmers who have had the absolute shit beaten out of them. You and whoever it is you're dealing with at the moment, you are in deep shit with a capital Sh. I'm only telling you this because you are one of my closest friends, or at least I thought you were. This doesn't sound like you, Edward. What's going on?
Right, mate, look, listen, seriously. The kind of things we've been seeing...
Look, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say this once only. After we've had this conversation, I can't be seen near you, alright? Now listen carefully. You have got approximately 12 hours, because I tell you, the Commissioner has gotten word, and he wants to make an example of you and your friends. Alright? He's still got hold of you. He reaches into your pocket and he grabs your badge, sticks it in his back pocket. I will tell you now that they know your names and they're going to come searching. You've got about 12 hours grace, and that is all I can buy for you. You should know, do not go home. All your assets and your friends' assets have been frozen. You cannot cash anything in. You need to get out as quickly as possible.
How did you know I was going to be here?
I have my people in the right places. Alright, I'm just going to pull it back a moment. So basically, your badge has been taken.
Yeah.
You and the rest of these guys, you've got 12 hours to get out. Have you got any ideas what you're going to do?
I mean, I'll probably... Well, we was planning on getting on the Orient Express anyway, so
Okay.
I'll say, let's get the fuck going now.
Okay, in which case, you now have 12 hours to prepare for that journey. And we're going to play it in real time. Well, not real time, but
No.
basically you've got from now until the end of the session to get yourselves onto a ferry at Dover and over to Calais. Anything that you wish to take with you or acquire has to be done in this session, and anything that you don't have with you, you're not going to have.
Right, okay.
Marcus, I'm going to leave you gathering your thoughts at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just going to go back to these guys.
Sorry, just so I don't forget, what does MB stand for again?
Malcolm Bishop.
Oh, MB.
Yeah, Edward has just gotten up and left.
Edward!
Edward, where are you going?
Edward, come back!
Come back, Ed. You left your chopper.
We've already done this bit.
Where is that fine gentleman going? I just don't understand what's going on.
A man has to do what a man has to do and all that, I suppose.
The waiter returns. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
are you ready to order your
Yes.
main course?
Yes, I am. I would like some sweetbread because I love brains. I love eating brains. And I'd like some new asparagus, spinach, and some boiled potatoes. Perhaps some sweet potato as well. And, yes, some lettuce.
I'll have a sausage.
Very good. And
I like the pickled lamb tongue. I see you have. Oh no, where has it gone? I see you have new lima beans. Do you have fava beans and a nice Chianti, perhaps?
an interesting combination, madam, but I'm sure we can find
Fine
something.
choice, Cicely. Fine choice. I like that.
Felicity.
Sorry, Felicity. Felicity.
Take the boneless squab, please.
Certainly, sir.
You'd love a boneless squab, wouldn't you, Buttersby? After all the time you've been on that train, I can understand wanting a boneless
Spent
squab.
so long.
Oh, you've been travelling, have you, sir?
What was you eating on that train?
Right, yes, it has.
You was on that train for 200 years. What were you eating? They haven't even got a buffet on that.
30 years,
I
Napoleon.
spent that time dreaming of boneless squab.
Did you eat any human beings?
The waiter
Did what I had to
leaves, a little bit bemused by your discourse.
Oh dear.
At which point, Edward comes back.
Edward, darling, where have you been?
Edward.
Edward. Edward.
Listen. There's no fucking time to explain. We need to get our things. We need to get out of here right now.
I want to eat my
My
sweetbread.
sausage yet, mate.
Right, I don't give a shit if you haven't had your fucking sweetbread or your sausage. Right, we gotta go now.
No, wait, aren't we here for a reason? Well, what's the rush, old boy?
Right,
Look, if Edward says we've got to go now. Come on, Buttersby.
Felicity,
Okay, all right. Right, love, come on, calm down. There's no need for that. Come on, look, he's obviously something's happened. Look, can we get it to take away?
Waiter. We
Right,
want
that's
it
it.
to
We're
take
fucking
away.
going right now. Do you want to stay? That's up to you. That's your own funeral if you want to be arrested.
Calm down, old boy. Can't you explain to us what the problem is?
Right, look, right, I've seen my old friend, right, back from the forces and in the police, right, and he says that we're being basically hunted like a witch hunt right now. Right, the farmers that we done up, that's come up as a problem, sunshine.
I knew they was going to come back on us.
They don't know who we are. How are they meant to find us?
Well, because they gave us a description and they got my badge number when I shoved one into one of their faces.
Plus, we still got their tractor.
Oh, technically that means you're the only one being hunted.
No, because they gave descriptions of each and every single one of you fuckers.
How did
To the
we
tractor,
let this
quick!
happen?
Let's get away from here.
Where's Bob?
Waiter.
The waiter saunters over.
I'd like our food to take away, please. Right now.
Listen here, you fat harlot, we need to go.
Edward, do you want to be shot in the head?
Do you want to have your fucking head
Wait,
blown
wait.
off?
Hey, now what? Don't talk to the lady in such a manner. I'm sure we can accomplish what we need to accomplish.
Ladies and gentlemen, it seems to be getting a bit heated here. Sir, if I could ask you to refrain from such profanities. This is a fine establishment and we don't allow that kind of language.
Can I punch the waiter?
I'm going to pull out my revolver.
Make a brawl roll.
Yes.
If you fail,
Time for the play.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah, extreme success.
You hit the waiter.
Napoleon! What are you doing?
I panicked, alright? Let's just get out of here.
Fucking leg it, you fucking
We
mugs.
don't call for this kind of
That's
thing.
it, we're doing a runner.
The waiter keels over. You knock him out cold. He collapses to the floor as several people who witnessed the incident rise from their chairs.
Run!
Are you leaving?
Yes.
Just run. Let's get out of there.
Where am I all my
Okay.
dice?
Before anybody has a chance to move, you exit like Billy O. Where are you going?
To the car.
Yeah, it's the car.
Following Edward.
Quickly!
Gosh, you got a fucking shrill voice.
Hasn't she there?
Okay, yeah, it's playing havoc with my levels at the moment. Turn it down a bit. Bob comes round the corner and in the car, obviously, and you all climb in. Bob turns round to you and he says, "Yes, madam. Where would you like to go?"
I believe we're going to the ticket office because we need to purchase tickets.
No, we got to go get the money out of the safe quick, fast, love, before the cops
We need the
turn up.
money. Do we not already have the money?
All
We
right.
do have money. We
back
need
in the
more
hotel.
money. More money.
Look, I'll tell you what, right? My mate told me, right, that we're basically being fucking watched here, okay? All of our assets, they're frozen. What we've got to do is give whatever the hell we've got at the hotel and get the hell out of here.
Right, to the hotel, now.
Go back to the hotel, we get the money out of the safe, we grab Randolph, we get back in the car, we go get some tickets, we go get on a train and we fuck off.
Yeah.
We're not taking that monster with us.
We can't leave him
Lorna.
tied to a bed in the
Yeah.
hotel room, can we?
Make an
I'll
idea.
I'll
Lorna, make an idea roll.
release him and we can leave him go.
Oh, I've forgotten what they were. Wait,
I thought you was going to end that with, we'll get on the train and wait for
Damn
this
it.
all to blow over.
these ones, yes?
Those are percentile dice, yes.
Are they the right ones?
They look
you can
right.
read
They look
those.
the same.
Yeah, they are, yeah,
The
yeah.
white ones 10s, the blue ones 20s. ones, sorry. 94.
94.
Is that 90?
Okay.
You hemorrhage to death.
Alright, that's fine. You're not going to pass that, are you?
No, probably not.
But I think I might have an idea.
Do you know?
Go on then.
And pass. Hard success.
You realise that it's about 10:15 at night.
Shit, that took a long time for our food to arrive. I'm never going back there again.
I know, tell me about it.
Right, Bob,
So
listen up.
hungry.
We're going back to the hotel. We're going to go there. Felicity, you're going to run in, grab the cash,
Yes.
untie Randolph,
Okay.
leave him there, tell someone at the door there's an old dying man from the past in the room. Don't tell him not to turn on the train. Then we're going to get back in the car and we're going to go buy some train
Should we
tickets.
take
We
the
don't
train
have
with
time.
us?
We don't have
should
time.
take the train
You
with
grab the
us.
money. I'll
Fuck the
take
train.
care
I'm
of
not
Alexis.
touching that train again. If
Do we not need this Randolph, man?
No, I'll release him so that he's free to go. You get the money and we leave post haste, I say.
Okay, so you head off to the
It's quite right.
hotel.
Right.
And as you enter, the concierge that you met this morning is still working. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, how was your meal at the restaurant?
yeah, great,
Fucking lovely,
yeah, mate. But you still got that key to the safe for us? We just need to grab some cash out there pretty quick. Yeah.
Certainly. He goes back
Right,
and
let's go. Yeah.
My friends, I'll take care of Randolph and then we can leave post haste.
I'm gonna follow him.
No, it's quite alright. I can handle the
No,
matter.
it sounds good, Nappy. You go with him.
I'm following him.
the concierge deals with you as he did this morning.
Yeah.
And hands over the money to you.
Super. Thank you very much.
So Randolph Alexis is where?
He's in your hotel suite.
Okay, tied to a bed, is that
Should
right?
That's
we release
correct,
him?
Okay, who's with me? Just you?
Just me.
Okay, I'll open the door and let you go first.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and have a quick look round.
As he steps into the room, I'm going to check if there's anything heavy I can pick up and hit him in the back of the head with super fast.
All right.
You done fucked.
Buttersby,
You-
Finch.
Terrible man.
Make a bludgeon roll. Make a brawl roll.
Do I make a brawl roll?
Are you?
No. He's doing it. It's unexpected. So this is a.
But Nappy's always aware of his surroundings.
6.
That's a 6.
Sorry, old boy!
As you walk in, Buttersby is behind you, and just to the right is a fireplace in which there is a candlestick. Unbeknownst to you, Buttersby grabs the candlestick and just twats you over the head with it, and you drop. Rob, can you make a luck roll for me?
Extreme success.
Extreme success.
Damn it.
Nappy drops to the floor. You are dazed by this, and I'm going to ask you to take 2 hit points.
While he's unconscious, I'm going to quickly strangle
not unconscious.
Randolph Alexis. While he's dazed, I'm going to
He's
quickly...
not unconscious. He's going to drop. He drops to the floor, and he's a little bit overwhelmed by shock and surprise. So he is incapacitated, but it's not going to take too long.
Keeping hold of the candlestick,
Yeah.
I'm going to straddle Randolph Alexis and beat his head in.
All right. You run into the bedroom. It's not a difficult task at all. You literally go in and you strike.
I just want to be done with him.
You absolutely cave his face in. He is like all those years being pent up on the Doom train. You have got a lot of anger to let out.
Yes.
The only thing that makes you unsettles you somewhat is the fact that Randolph Alexis isn't asleep. He's catatonic, but his eyes are open, and he sees exactly what you do. Can you make a sanity roll for me, please?
Oh.
Shit, I wiped his hands again. 67 sanity, remaining sanity of 75. I pass.
You pass. You lose 1 sanity.
Sweet. Is he dead now?
He is well and truly dead. There is a combination of red and grey matter spilling across the pillow
Jolly good.
and off the bed.
I check over my shoulder for Nappy.
Nappy, as you've managed to regain,
you're in trouble now,
your
son.
faculties, and you hear this kind of dull thud sound. What do you do?
I'm going to walk back out the door and lock it.
So yeah, all right then. You leave and you lock the front door of
Bastard,
the suite. What do you do now?
I'm heading back down to the others. I'm going to tell them what happened.
You're heading back down to the others. Okay. Yeah, off you go then.
Mate.
Wait, guys.
What?
Buttersby just hit me over the head with a chopper.
He done fucking
He
what?
did what?
He's fucking done it in Randolph, hasn't he? He's killed him. We got to get out of here right fast. I locked him in the hotel room. We're going to be in trouble real soon.
What, fucking hell, get back in the fucking car.
No. Wait.
I've got the money.
Look, we got the money, but do we not need this Buttersby fellow because he's been on that train for 30 years?
He smashed me on the head.
Murderer.
He hit me on the head with a chopper. Come on, Ahmed. Shanks, let's get in the car and get out of here.
Napoleon.
Right, look, listen. More importantly, he knows us, right? You guys get out of the car. I'm going to go sort this shit out.
Right, you shoot him, Edward. We're getting the car
You
made
get the
for
fucking
you.
car ready. I'm going to go up.
Oh, be careful.
Goodness gracious me, why isn't the door open? And where's Nappy to the point? More to the point.
Could not Buttersby know something, though? He's been on the train for 30 years.
I'm just going to make a quick look round to see if anybody in the hotel has noticed.
Okay, make a spot hidden.
Okay. Hard success.
It's a hard success. It's 10:30. A lot of the residents of the hotel will either still be out or will have gone to bed for the night. There's minimum staff around. Really, it's just a concierge. So at the moment, you're okay. Concierges are well known for their discretion and rarely raise an eye to many things.
Do you think I should stab him just to be sure?
Concierge. No.
All right.
Control yourself.
Jesus Christ!
All right,
We'll do the
Edward, have
trail of
you
bodies.
gone back upstairs?
I've gone back up to check what the hell is going on.
All right.
I chucked him the keys as he was.
Yeah.
All right, you head upstairs. Buttersby, make a listen roll for me.
Not looking good. Yeah, fail. But not by a lot.
Fail. You are still a little bit perplexed by...
I'm washing my hands if I've got blood on me, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, you've gone to the bathroom and you're washing your hands. You unlock the door.
Alrighty, I'm going in detective style here, so gun already raised. I'm
Okay.
ready for this. 30. I already reloaded this before we do anything. Alright. Okay, it is loaded.
Alright.
I'm going in.
Edward, hello, good to see you.
So you're just going to present straight up to me.
Quite alright. They button up my shirt. We should get going. We've really, wasted enough time here already.
Whose clothes are you wearing, by the way?
Oh yes, sorry, I lost, and I left my clothes in the 1890s, so I
Wearing
wouldn't
yours.
mind that I borrowed a shirt. Should we get going now?
Why the fuck are you wearing my clothes?
They look better on me, to be honest. That's fancy. Look, if I leave it like this, then it's...
Turn the fuck around.
Excuse me?
I said turn the fuck around, son.
What do you mean turn the fuck around?
I'm gonna just cock the hammer back. I said.
Okay, whatever. I'm not arguing with you, sir. I'll turn around.
Well,
Whatever's wrong. Should we not be leaving post haste? Why are you pointing a gun at me, by the way?
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna grab him by the back, kind of scruff of his neck, gun pointing to the base of his spine. I'm gonna try and push him across. I want to see what's happened in the other room where whatever he's called was called. I can't remember.
Randolph Alexis.
Yeah. I mean, I'm presuming is the door open or closed? Is in the other room, and he say?
Yeah. He's in the other room. The door would be open.
Alright, so I'm guessing I'm going to see a guy with his face smashed in.
Yes, you are. Make a sanity
Dead
roll.
pensioner.
Oh. Yes.
Shit, failed that.
Fail.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
82.
82. Okay.
Thank you.
You kind of nudge Buttersby towards the room in which Randolph lies. As you get closer, the first thing you see is the blood staining the sheets. As you step a little closer, you realise that Alexis is dead, and he is very, very dead. You haven't seen injuries like that since the war, and it momentarily
Flashback.
it forces you to kind of drop your weapon. Not drop it, but you
Pick
just,
up the weapon.
he doesn't drop it. He takes it. His arm goes down
Okay,
by his
worth a
side,
go,
and
worth
he
a try.
releases you.
Yeah.
Can you make a... Oh, it's a 50-50. Odds, you lose 1 point of sanity. Evens, you lose 2 points of sanity.
Alrighty. It's an odd.
That's 1 point then. Buttersby, what do you want to do?
Yes, well, now we've concluded our business here, I suggest we leave post haste, my friend.
I'm going to shoot you in the gut.
Ouch!
Okay, make a firearms roll.
Good man.
That's an extreme success.
Damn it!
Looks like I'm going to be doing
What's
some
the
more
number?
patching up.
2.
Okay, what's the damage on your
1d10.
1d10?
I like it, but he's like Dirty Harry. He doesn't take no shit. Just shoots people.
Why I love them.
Take 10 hit points.
10 hit points, I'm dead.
By how much?
-3, I'm on.
Right. Do you need Felicity to rush to the rescue?
No.
Is Buttersby
No,
truly dead?
we're in the car.
Pretty dead.
Okay.
I'm Felicity.
Yeah, and she's Felicity.
Shut up.
We're in the car. But we probably would hear a gunshot, I imagine.
You fire straight into his gut, and half his side and stomach just explode as he drops to the floor. He doesn't die immediately. He kind of
immediately!
Stamp on his head. Finish him off.
Like an ant.
He lies in a pool of his own blood, his eyes wide, looking at you, gasping. A face of almost kind of bemused confusion as to why you would do this. He doesn't understand that, what he's done is horrific. Slowly, you see his face go greyer and greyer, and his eyes roll back, and Buttersby Finch is dead. You've managed to kill your first player with
Did we hear the gunshot?
I'm going to say no. He'd have been up several floors.
So does that mean that nobody else heard the gunshot?
Well, nobody in your direct vicinity would have heard the gunshot. However, Marcus, just as you are, coming to terms with what you've done, there's a knock on the door. Okay? Sir, hello. It's room service. I was just passing. Is everything okay in there?
Can I make a quick sanity roll?
You asking room service.
Actually,
Sanity roll.
No, it's just that, what's it called? You said I've already had a flashback. I want to know, because his, his
phobia.
phobia is basically going back to flashbacking in the war. I want to just figure out whether or not he still thinks he's currently in the trenches, as it were.
Okay.
Okay. I like where this is going.
Why are you doing this to yourself?
Very,
This is what would shoot you out. Edward kills everyone in the hotel on the way
very
out.
interesting.
Oh, that's a fail by 2.
Oh dear.
A 2. As in 0-2?
No, as in, I've got 51 sanity, I've got 53, so I'm off by 2.
Okay, in which case, this is difficult for you to deal with. You're not kind of flashing back, you're not in the trenches or anything like that. However, you are kind of going into shock.
Yeah.
So when that door knocks and when that room service attendant says, is everything alright, how do you react?
First instinct is to kind of shakily just point straight. But I'm not pulling the trigger, I'm not shooting the guy yet.
Okay.
But I'm on edge, so, you know.
I'm going to point a gun at him.
Yeah, I'm going to point the gun at him.
Okay, he takes a step back and kind of goes, white. Please, I didn't see anything. I've got a wife. Please, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it.
What's she called? So, what's it called? Felicity used to do psychology with
Yes.
counselling. He's trying to distract himself,
Right.
looking at the good in the world.
Think of my breasts, Edward.
think of your breasts. I instantly shoot the porter.
Anyway, back to Edward.
Okay, Edward goes into shutdown. He goes white and he starts to shake and drops the gun. The attendant, unsure what to do, says, "Sir, is everything okay? What's going on here?"
I'm not really going to reply. I'm just
Okay,
Just gonna go,
tentatively, the attendant is going to go over and he's going to, with a shaky hand, pick up the gun.
all right.
Ooh.
I can't do anything about it, mate.
He's going to step into the room. He sees the body of Buttersby and kind of balks. Looks like he wants to vomit. But manages to keep it down. He peers over and sees Alexis.
Fuck, it's going to look like I've done it.
And runs straight out of there, still carrying the gun. He closes the door on you and heads straight to reception. Meanwhile, you guys are still waiting in the reception area when an attendant comes down carrying a gun. He goes straight up to the concierge and he says, "Might I have a word, sir?"
Can I do a spot hidden to see if looks like he's got a gun? Have I seen the gun already?
You're trying to identify it as mine.
Yep.
Right.
Go on and make a spot hidden.
Like it's
Fail.
Fail. You see a gun, you don't know whose gun it is.
And can I do a spot
Okay.
hidden?
Can I punch him?
Oh, will you stop touching people?
He's got a gun. He's running out. He's got a gun. It's pretty obvious what's going on.
Violent.
I think
Alright,
you know.
make a brawl roll.
Right, bro.
Oh,
Wrong party for Cthulhu, right?
it's good like that. Just double like a rock.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, success.
Success.
Yeah.
Alright.
Regular success.
Before the concierge even manages to ask what's wrong, you punch the attendant. Roll damage.
Which one's that?
D6?
Whatever your fist unarmed is. I think it's 1d5 plus damage bonus. No, 1d3 plus damage bonus.
Okay, I got a 1. What's my damage bonus?
You don't have
You've got
one.
none.
None. So 1.
He tries to shield, but you manage to connect, and you kind of knock him back. The concierge kind of looks at you and says, "Sir, please."
Can I make a grab for the gun? Dexterity?
Yeah, roll dex.
Success. Hard success.
Okay, you reach out and you snatch the gun from him.
Right, I'm pulling the gun on both of
wait.
them. Right, both you cunts, get back. Get back. On the
Twice
floor
the
now.
same
On your knees.
thing,
On the floor.
I pull my Derringer and stand there, waiting.
Okay, Felicity runs out on her own to Bob.
Okay.
I can see a cleaner's cupboard there.
Oh my god.
Let's pop these gentlemen in there and block them in there.
I'm
And
just.
we're blocking
Good
them
idea.
in.
Right, sorry guys, we're gonna have to stick you in this cupboard and lock you up for a little bit. Nothing personal, you know what I mean? It's just business. Right, so we shove them in the cupboard.
So the dead bodies.
Yeah, I'm jamming a broom handle in the door.
Okay, so yeah, they I mean, they are absolutely terrified, white as ghosts, and they kind of slowly kind of whimper their way in there. You don't hear any sound from inside the cupboard. They're doing exactly as they're told.
We're going to keep a low profile and try and escape.
Right, where's Edward now?
He's upstairs.
I'm going to call a hotel room.
There's no phones.
That is strong.
Am I large enough to grab his ankle when he tries to leave?
You're dead.
You're dead.
Ah, damn it!
We need to get Edward and get in the car and get out of it. That's what we need to do. Where's
Felicity's
Edward?
going to the bar to think about what has happened.
Felicity,
Felicity!
come back here. It's not time for drinking. Well, actually, grab a bottle of gin. We'll drink it in the car, alright?
Felicity's hearing some voices.
Right, I'm going in the
And
bar.
she's wondering if
Is there a
maybe
barman?
she's taken the wrong
no.
cocktail.
Okay, I'm grabbing a bottle of gin.
from the bottom
Grabbing
of the
Felicity. Felicity, look, I got a bottle of gin. Come on, follow me. Right?
Got a bottle of gin.
Yeah, we're going. We're getting back in the car.
bag. Smells the gin.
I imagine by this time Edward's probably at least made his way down the stairs, hasn't he?
Edward, what are you doing?
I'm still having a panic attack.
Okay, Felicity says, "Where's Edward?"
Right. You two jam jars wait here. I'm going to go up and find Edward, alright? I'm going to go up and grab Edward.
Okay, you make your way up to your hotel suite. You find Edward in there. He's in a complete state of shock. You go in and you see almost immediately the dead body of Buttersby Finch on the floor. Make a sanity roll.
Yeah, fail.
Fail. 2 points of sanity.
Okay.
Felicity, you're at the bar. Buttersby, you're dead. Eva, what are you doing?
You were in the car.
I'm
No, you were pointing a gun at the guys.
I
We've
was
locked them
pointing
up.
at the guys that were standing there with what's his name, Edward, and now I don't quite know what to do. I'm still standing there, I think.
Wait,
As Napoleon runs. Yes, I'm standing there waiting for Napoleon.
We'll leave you there then. Nappy, what do you want to do?
I'm grabbing Edward. I'm dragging him downstairs.
Okay, make a strength roll for me.
Okay. Strength roll. Let me just
Can you
find-
make an opposed roll?
What?
Yeah.
Where's strength? Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes. Success.
What was the number?
17.
Marcus?
Regular success.
No.
Hard success.
Right.
Marcus, can you roll for me as well?
Sure. No, it's a fail.
That's a fail.
Yeah.
You are in a state. You quite easily submit to Nappy, who drags you downstairs and into the reception area where you see Eva waiting for you.
I'm also going to grab Eva with my other hand and drag her to the car.
Make another strength roll.
Can he drag Eva?
Extreme success.
Extreme success. Eva, can you make the same roll, please?
Don't you dare try to roll my dice. Ooh. What am I rolling against?
Strength.
Strength.
No.
Fail.
Fail. Yeah, so with your other hand, you reach out and you grab Eva. You start to kind of pull her to the direction of the exit. Eva, you've been a little bit overwhelmed by everything that's happened, so you kind of, in the same sense, sort of, let Edward take control. Felicity.
Nappy. Take control.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, let me for a minute.
What?
Felicity, where are you at the moment?
She's in the car.
Am I in the car?
You're back at the car as well.
Okay, I'm in the car and I'm doing lines of something awesome.
Are you?
Yeah? Yeah?
Make a luck roll.
Fuck you,
Oh, you're gonna fuck yourself up.
Feel my
You're
advice.
gonna
My
fuck
dice are
yourself up
lucky. Come
before
on.
you meet a Cthulhu.
My dice are
Yeah.
so
pretty
lucky.
hardcore, man.
Yeah, well,
pretty
that's what
hardcore.
they always say before they meet
Right,
Cthulhu entities.
15.
Success.
Extreme!
Extreme success.
Told you my
Okay.
dice
Is it
It might be tough now,
Yeah, it is.
but give it time.
You're doing, so you're kind of sedating yourself after all these kind of traumatic experiences that
Yeah.
you've had in just a mere matter of minutes. So you're in the car, and Bob turns around. He doffs his cap, and he says,
Are we all in the car now?
Yeah. Where would you like to go?
Have we bought our tickets yet?
Wait,
No.
what time is it? It's about 10:30, is that right?
It's about 11:15 now.
Ticket office is shut, right?
Ticket office.
Yeah, ticket office shot. I reckon safest place is probably Nappy's hideout, the Clubfoot Pigeon Gang
Let's go
hideout.
there and we'll do some drugs.
Clubfoot Pigeon Gang.
You make your way to Nappy's safe house. Nappy, why don't you describe it to us?
Okay, so the Clubfoot Pigeon Gang is a gang that's formed from. Basically, it's a Catholic orphanage, but the gang is the orphanage is secretly controlled by ex-convicts who recruit the orphans into their gang. So it's a kind of. It's a sort of a dilapidated orphanage that it also operates as a gang hideout. A little bit like a Fagin, Oliver kind of thing.
Are you fucking high?
Okay.
It's on the Docklands as well. It's by the water.
Bob drops you off looking a little bit confused, and you make your way into.
I'm going to tell Bob to come with us.
I quite fancy dragging Bob with us.
Yeah, Bob's coming with us.
Let Bob come with us.
Oh, Bob, I'm not going with you. You maniacs. No,
Oh, Bob.
I've got things to do.
Felicity
People to
sends Bob
see.
some tongue.
Bob,
Felicity.
nobody knows about the Clubfoot Pigeon Gang apart from us people here and his kids. So you're coming with us, all right?
Felicity, can you make a fast talk roll for me?
Sure. Fast talk. Oh, 84, I doubt it.
It's not going to work.
That's a fail.
So you try to use all your wiliest charms on Bob, but he seems fairly convinced that.
Well, in that
not-
case, I'm sticking my switchblade up to his throat and I'm saying, Bob, you're getting in the fucking hideout or I'm cutting your chopper off, mate.
Can you make an intimidate roll for me? Is there an
Yeah.
intimidate on that?
Yeah, there is. Oh, success.
What have you got?
Woo!
I had 14.
Are you cutting my Bob's chopper off?
14 regular success.
Regular success. Yeah, he's like, yeah, sure thing, Chief, no worries. Okay, so Bob goes with you. He quietly shuffles behind, not saying too much as you go in. Just to speed things up a little bit, you all find yourself somewhere to kind of hole up. You decide to kind of stick together for, safety's sake, and you do your best to get to sleep. Make power rolls for me.
Power rolls.
Which one's power?
What's up here?
Extreme success.
Extreme success.
What?
Obviously, Nappy gets extreme success in his own hideout.
Yeah,
13. That's an extreme success.
hard.
Extreme success.
Regular.
So you all
Regular.
What did you have?
Regular success.
Okay, everybody succeeds. That's fine then. You all have a reasonably good night's sleep
Did we get any hit points back?
and feel relatively refreshed. You can
Hit
all have
points.
one hit point back.
Oh, super.
Marcus, make an idea roll for me.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Hard success.
Hard success. You, when you get up in the morning, you kind of do the maths and you realise you have got approximately 6 hours to get out of London.
Right.
When's the train?
In 5 hours, I would
Shit.
say.
Let's get the train. Edward. We need to get the train.
Right. Where do we get the tickets from?
We've got the tickets, haven't we?
No.
Let's go and buy the tickets.
We need to go buy the tickets.
Train station.
Felicity,
Yes.
we need to buy the tickets.
Can we
Go
buy?
to the fucking train
Wait.
station.
In 1921,
Three.
3.
Can you buy tickets at a train station?
Yeah.
No, use the fucking internet.
The
There's no internet, Felicity.
tickets, there will be ticket offices available. There would be a specialist.
Oh! I just had an idea. How much were the tickets again?
I think they were £27.
Can my Clubfoot Pigeon Gang get hold of 4 black market tickets?
For the Orient
For
Express.
nothing.
All right, quick history lesson time. What you're going to need to do is you are going to need to travel to Dover. Okay, that's going to be your first port of call, where you catch a ferry to get across to Calais. From Calais, you catch a
think I should
train
drink my
that
drink.
pulls a couple of Orient Express carriages to Paris. Your actual journey begins on the Orient Express from Paris. The tickets that you need are your train ticket to Dover, a ferry ticket to get across the Channel, your Orient Express light journey from Calais to Paris, and then your tickets.
I reckon the Club at Pigeon Gang could probably get us 4 tickets to Paris on the black market. Forgery or what? I reckon they could probably get us.
Make an idea roll.
An idea roll. Is it intelligence?
Yeah, this is what.
Extreme success.
Extreme success.
Yep.
You know that one of the stipulations when you purchase the tickets for the Orient Express is that you're going to need your passport.
Yeah, but I've got fake passports.
We've all got a passport.
I got a passport.
I can get fake passports easily.
I have.
Is your passport on your list?
Yes, my passport
Yes.
is there.
Yes,
If we check the sheets now, is your passport on there?
Yes, my passport is there.
No, but
No, okay. You haven't got a passport.
But I'm Club for Pigeon Gang.
You haven't got a passport.
I get a fake
Where's on my
passport.
Felicity, Eva, you don't have a passport.
It's on my list. My passport's there.
Just because I have it on me doesn't mean that I don't have one. I can get Club for Pigeon Gang get me fake passports like that, mate.
I'm so got.
Come on, what do I need to roll? Idea roll. Idea roll. Yeah, idea roll.
No, I tell you what. You being the wheeler dealer that you are, Nappy,
Yeah.
you know where to acquire passports. However, obtaining a fake passport is not cheap. It's going to cost you £100 a piece.
No. It's alright. She got a load of money. She got a load of money.
Her assets have been frozen.
No. I have £50 right now.
Oh no, wait.
I've got a briefcase full of money.
Nappy.
Wait, £50 a piece, did you say?
Nippy.
I said £100 a piece.
£100 a piece. You son of a
We
bitch.
got $2,000, man.
No.
You've got a grand.
Look.
So that would be okay. Let's just do the maths. 100, 200, 300. That's £400 for your if you want to get passports.
Okay.
Plus I think it's about £200 you need for tickets.
I can, yeah.
Okay, so that's £600,
£600,
which leaves you
£1,200.
£400 for a journey across Europe.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm Nappy. I steal us £400, mate. We'll be alright. We just need to get the tickets so we can get out of fucking London. Do you know what I mean?
What's the travel time from London to Dover?
London to Dover, you're looking at about 3 hours.
Well, we need to buy some passports.
Right.
I suggest we get some passports.
I can get some passports a bit cheap, right?
I'm not sure I trust your connections, Napoleon, and time is of the essence.
Right, so I make a roll of...
I mean,
no,
can we get passports in such a freaking hasty manner?
You know of forgers in the London area. However, it's going to take you time to get to them, to speak to them, and for them to make the
Yep. Yeah.
Interrupt this podcast with some distressing news. Sadly, it was at this point that my players got so drunk that they could no longer continue. I've given them a stern lecture and they have learned the hard way the devastating effects of drinking and podcasting. Normal service will resume next week on a hearty diet of tea and biscuits. Does Nappy manage to obtain some passports in time? Will Eva ever stop going on about Bismarck herring? Is Edward destined for a life on the lam? And will Felicity's seemingly endless supply of drugs ever run out? For all the answers and a chance to meet Tobias' new character, join us next episode for the Cast of Cthulhu. This is me, Jimmy the Pint, saying good night.